Hello, this is Smarter Prepping with Uncle Mark, and I'm Uncle Mark. Today is Wednesday, the 17th of April, 2024. Once again, that's Wednesday, the 17th of April, 2024. The last video I posted, I was rambling on about how I finally got out the manual to this camera, and I figured out how to fix the date and time in the upper left corner. I got it corrected to the correct date and almost the correct time, close enough. And then when I posted that video, I'm watching that video, and it had me rambling on about how I fixed the date, and in the upper left corner it was blank. So I succeeded in, as I'm looking at my monitor here, I can see the correct date. It says 2024, that's for April 17th. But it doesn't show in the video. So let's ignore the topic of the date. At least I got rid of that false date of 2022. Anyway, let's get on with what's going on today. Look at this. Uncle Mark caught up on his dishes. See, I just now caught up on the dishes. And the next thing on my agenda is to make veggies too. So I thought I'd show all of you, whoever I have observing. I don't have a big audience, but anybody looking. Here we go. Uncle Mark. Got caught up on dishes. And see, when I go to cooking, I normally use this induction cooktop. And I got 3 or 4 pots I can use. I'll use one of these pots, or I could use this pot right here, whichever. But the induction cooktop is to set right there. So if I can look, come on, Uncle Mark. I tell myself, get all the dishes cut up, and then record a video about your plans, and then put away the dishes. I can get a nice towel and dry out the dishes and put them all away where they go, right? And then I can start on my veggie stew. And I want to show off how I cleaned this. Oh, see, it's pretty clean, pretty nice. I turned it upside down just to symbolize, yay, no dirty dishes. See the barkeeper's friend? A lot of the cleaning channels, Midwest Magic Cleaning and Beautiful Message, barkeeper's friend for the stainless steel sink, right? And maybe someday, the foreseeable future, I'll get that barkeeper's friend. Maybe I'll scrub the right side of the sink. Just go nuts with it. Scrub it real carefully. By the way, to my understanding, I'm not an expert of any kind. My understanding, barkeeper's friend has acid and fine grit. I say fine grit, it's like fine sand, I think. I don't know. But acid and fine sand. I don't know if it even has detergent in it. You know, things that you're not going to eat, the government does not require that they list all the ingredients on it, right? So you don't really know exactly toothpaste or... What I'm trying to say is Ajax is for the white porcelain. It has bleach. Ajax has that fine grit. Assume it's fine sand. And bleach. And detergent or soap or something. Detergent, I think, yeah. Sand, bleach, detergent. That's Ajax. Barkeeper's friend has the sand and acid. Because you see, stainless steel does sort of rust, but it rusts with a slightly, just a white sort of kind of rust. So you need acid to eat away that stuff, to clean up that. So acid. Okay. So I may clean up this thing. I neglect it so much, so I may clean up one side of it and then show you the cleaner side, the bad side. It'll be like before and after, all in one shot. Anyway, now I'm just going to run through what I plan to put in the pot. Here's what I plan to do. Take that one whole pound of imperial margarine, put it over in the 5-quart pot, right? Okay, 1 whole pound. Take this thing, this nice onion. Okay, peel it, dice it, and put it in the margarine, let it simmer. So as the onion's simmering on kind of a medium heat in the imperial margarine, let it caramelize. And I'm going to do something else. I'm going to show you what I'm going to do while I'll walk and check it every now and then, let it slowly caramelize. Once that caramelized, and like I said, caramelized onion flavor is so good. And once or twice I went ahead and made that I took that and put 5 cans of sliced potatoes. There's no best of use by date on them, so I throw that in there, and that was good in itself. But I think this time, no, let's forge ahead, let's make veggies too. So I'll put the sliced taters in there. I have like 20, 30 cans of this cream of chicken soup. Throw one of them in there. I have 30 of these envelopes of vegetable soup, which has variety of vegetables, has peas, carrots, and green beans, and tomatoes. Throw that in there. See, those are all healthy. Healthy. Tomatoes are healthy. Green veggies healthy. Carrots are very healthy. Then I got 20, 40 cans of these, at least 30 cans of green beans. So let's use one of those in. I only have like 10 cans of tomato, but I want more tomato-y. Tomato is very healthy. And pumpkin, very healthy. That's the beta carotene. Pumpkin gives you that beta carotene, right? Same as the carrots. And there's little carrots in there anyway, but now I got lots and lots. And then refried beans, because beans are supposed to be pretty darn healthy, right? And refried beans with that texture and pumpkin filling with that texture will absorb. See, because you think, oh, Uncle Mark, you put a whole pound of margarine and it's going to be too greasy. No. The grease of that, which, by the way, it's half a pound of water and half a pound of oil. So that half pound of oil will emulsify, should emulsify with this and this. So once it emulsifies, it kind of bonds. The molecules, the oil molecules bond with that molecules, and therefore it's not going to give you the runs. You drink oil, you get the runs, okay? Gotcha. Okay, thank you. Then I'm going to put on some of this, put in a big spoon of this, pretty big spoon of Knorr chicken bouillon. Best if used by date in 2022. Yeah, let's use it up. And just a little bitty dash of iodized salt just to get that iodide to slap your mama on the back. You see that in the store? To slap your mama? It means slap your mama on the back. Pick it up off the shelf, read the back, and on the back is the explanation. It means slap your mama on the back. It does not mean slap your mama in the face. Nobody would say that. Okay, thank you. All right, then. Turmeric is supposed to be super, super healthy. Of superfoods, that's one of the top superfoods. I find myself talking too fast. I notice other YouTubers do that too. Slow it down, Mark. Okay. Now, here's some garlic salt just because I got that free. Now, see, I already put in salt. I put in salt from here, a little salt here. There's salt in the slap your mama in the back. Salt in there. Okay, stop with the salt. Okay. That has spicy spice. Put in more spicy. Just put in a bunch of, I got free tons and, not tons, but lots and lots of free black pepper. Let's throw in some black pepper, make it spicy. Now when we're spiced up with slap your mama in the back, that spice, to counteract the spice, let's do sugar and vinegar. I looked it up on the internet, sugar and vinegar. Because your spicy hot foods are alkaline. They're not acid, they're alkaline. So you partly neutralize and back them down a little with your acid or your vinegar. And then throw your sugar in just because most savory foods taste a little better with a little sugar. Okay, we're up to 8 minutes ago. Now, as soon as I get the, the onion simmer in there, I'm going to do a little sewing project. Yes, Uncle Mark can do a little sewing. See, that's a nice needle. I found a rusty needle. I threw that rusty one in the trash can. It was in here. And I have like 20, 40, I have 30 or 40 needles. I have 20 or 30 in here, 10, 20 there, 10, 20. Well, you see, I have needles. Tanya, my wife that died 2 years ago, she had collected all that stuff, okay? The threads from the other side, I couldn't find a place to start on the white thread. I couldn't find the starting spot, but that yellow was dangling out. This is a thing for threading the needle. I don't know if I've used those before. I can just do it by looking at it. But anyway, it's almost 9 minutes. So I'm going to sew it together right here. Why? I'll show you. Watch this. See that? See Uncle Mark's strap of his overalls is off his shoulder? Look, it fell off my shoulder. See? I just now knocked it off on purpose. But yesterday, that happened over and over and over again. I was in the vehicle, sister-in-law vehicle, my niece, 7 years old, sitting behind me. She said, "Oh, Uncle Mark." And she put it up for me. Anyway, so we're getting time to quit. Remember, my wife Tanya, who died 2 years ago, she liked to say, "Later, Tater." So, are you ready? 3, 2, 1. Later, Tater.